Yeah. Where my nigga Dro? Yeah. Yeah. Big black flag on that ass, nigga. Yeah. Gonna talk about this Larry Hoover. Let's talk about this Larry Hoover. You feel me? You feel me? Yeah. Hey, Toledo. I missed you. You ain't been on here in a minute. I ain't been on here either. I ain't been feeling this shit. But we gotta talk about this. Nah, he not home. He's not home, man. He's not home. He's not home, man. Yeah, let's talk about that, Rico. He ain't home. What's gonna happen is he going from the federal supermax. He go from the supermax to state. He had 200 years. Remember, they tried to put 6 bodies on him. So what's gonna happen? He did 20 years in the state. Then they sent people in there with wiretaps on their visiting pass. When that happened, they heard that he was making over $200,000 a month in that motherfucker, and that he was getting 30 pounds shipped to the prison, and he was having conjugal visits. So they said, fuck that. And they sent his ass to Florence, Colorado, to the Supermax, GD folks. And he did 30 years there. So he did 50 years total. But he had 200 years. So what's going to happen, he got to go finish the state time. But they over-sentenced him. And what's going to happen in Chicago, for every year they do, they give you credit for 2 years. So they're going to knock it down to 100 years, and he already did 50. So he'll probably be home with all these laws and shit, and now, you know, all the money, the rappers, he could get money from Jay Prince and all that. He gonna come home, but he ain't coming straight home because Chicago, they want to be assholes because they don't like Trump. So they gonna try their hardest to keep him in Stateville and shit, you know what I'm saying? But remember, Trump said if he get elected and Chicago has a good turnout, he gonna free Dirk. So I believe before he come to the end of his 4 years, he gonna get Dirk home. Watch. Because they had a big turnout for Chicago. A lot of people ended up voting for him and shit. See, I be paying attention to politics. Instagram banned me, y'all. They took my account. For years, they was blocking my comments, telling me I couldn't comment for a week, for 2 weeks. I was shadow banned for the longest. And finally, they took my account. Then they did me dirty. They took 2 older accounts that I had also for backups. One of them I couldn't even get in. And they're going to say, oh, you can't start a new account once we remove one account. But these were older accounts. So they took those 3 accounts. I set up a new account under a different phone number with no email to it because they wouldn't let me set up no accounts every time I tried. They took this account because I logged in from a different device. So I'm working on it, but I'm I be spitting that shit. I'm not no Trumper though, but them motherfuckers love 12. Them motherfuckers was, if I mentioned God, they was taking down my comments, bro. I was getting like 13,000 likes on comments. Like, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm finna post all my comments on here and show why they trying to silence me. They trying to do me like Andrew Tate and take me off social media and shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, Larry Hoover is not home, but it's a hope that he will come home. He been in there since he was 20-something. He's like 70-something, 50-something years. He's a changed man. At first, he wasn't. When they caught him on the wiretaps, he was bragging about the money he was getting off of street tax and all of that. And they were like, hell no, he making $200,000 a month in that bitch and getting 30 pounds shipped to him a month and having conjugal visits? Nah, he gotta go. That's what happened, Toledo. But, I'm a gang prevention youth advocate. I don't want to see kids join gangs. I done been there, done that. I grew up in a one-parent home. My dad was on dope. So my daddy, I found out when I was 16, I went to live with him. and seen him throw up the rakes. I'm like, damn, I found out that he was running with GDs and shit like that. So I was glad I was already GD, but I've been in that shit since 12. I got shot up at 19. First time I had a gun, I was 11. I found it walking home from school. My daddy let me keep it and shit. That was before I moved away from him. But when I was 3, I seen my daddy shoot my mama's brother in front of me. Like, I seen a lot of shit happen to me, bro. So I was destined to go through some shit. So by 19, I got shot 5 times and all that, paralyzed, all that, wheelchair, all that. Because the nigga ain't want to fight, scared of me, older niggas. So my goal, I don't praise the lifestyle. I try to veer kids away from it. That's why you see me having Vice Lords and BDs and Stones and everybody on here. Crips and Bloods, got fuck with everybody. I'm about growth and development. My nigga Too Blown, that's my nigga. Hey, I've been working on this video. You gonna love that shit, bro. I'm telling you, I'm going in on these niggas. There's a couple of Crips on there that I'm finna expose. Them niggas that was running with Zesty Trapper and trying to defend that nigga. You see, I don't fuck with none of them niggas, bro. I ain't moderating for niggas. I don't even go on their pages no more because, like, fuck all that. I ain't with that mixy shit. You rock with that, stay your ass over there. You know, it's us. It's me, you, and us on this side and them over there. Like, fuck them niggas, bro. You gonna be dying laughing because they gonna be like, damn, I'm going in. Ain't no holds barred. Ain't no motherfucking, nobody's safe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going in on that whole, you know what I'm saying? That whole squadron, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, Remy Ma, man. Remy Ma and this motherfucker, Lion, she keep trying to talk about money. And this is why I don't like when females get money and shit. You were locked up almost 7 years. This man was holding you down, holding your kids down. He was having conjugal visits coming up there every week. But you still in there fucking with women. And you lying in your lyrics, dissing gay people and stuff. So he just exposed when she came home from jail, she had a female in the bed while his kid was there. And she kept sneaking in the bed with the female and not watching his kid and shit. So before she started cheating with the bootleg rapper that looks like Papoose, who got veneers, and he used to have teeth like Bucky before he got veneers. You look a hot mess. Before that, you was cheating with women. You know what I'm saying? But you trying to say he ain't got money, that's a lie. Like, the nigga was selling an album every month, and TuneCore distribution made him like a president or an exec over there. You gonna say he wasn't selling records because he said he ghostwritten 90% of her music. He said he wrote 3 songs on her first album. I'm like, damn. But see, a nigga came out a long time ago and said that Remy had a ghostwriter. Nobody believed it. So if Papoose wrote her diss to Nicki, I can't fuck with her no more because that diss was so hard, Nicki couldn't even come back. All Nicki did was release a song with Drake and Wayne on it that she already wrote, and she just changed 2 lines on it and was like, oh, you shot your friend for $1,000. Which she shot her homegirl for stealing $2,000 out of her purse. It wasn't $1,000. But that's all Nicki said. But she killed Nicki on Sheether. If Papoose wrote that shit, all her credit's down the drain, man. So we just discussed Larry Hoover. You know what I'm saying? Larry Hoover is not coming home. He's just going from federal to state. They had him in solitary confinement where he couldn't even be on the phone. He couldn't see his family, none of that. So now he could touch his family and be in visitation and shit. You know what I'm saying? All that, you look like Bone, you look like Snoop, you look like this. Shut the fuck up. That doesn't offend me. I heard that my whole life. Like, who is your bitch ass? Decline EBT? You broke? You letting the world know you broke? That shit don't offend me. You niggas is fucking idiots. I don't care. All right. So, Dottie 6, and P4K from, BPS, they got into it. Them niggas always been woofing on the internet. Crip versus Blood. They don't like each other. Rolling 40s versus BPS. They run into each other. I ain't even watched the video yet. You probably seen it Too Blown. But the nigga, after doing all that woofing, said the same Blood who said he was gonna whoop on 4 Extra seen Dottie 6 and ain't do nothing. He was pump faking, acting like he was clutching and shit. And I heard they spit at each other. They say Dodie Six was like, nigga, show your gun, show it, since you bragging about it. And there was a bunch of cameras around, plus the niggas had phones out. That's goofy as fuck, dog. But B Brazy from Who's from Denver Lane Bloods, he's in jail for life for 3 shootings or whatever. He said, man, if that was me, I'd have whacked the nigga on camera. That's exactly why you in jail now, bro. You gotta think smart, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Dodie Six did nothing wrong, but I don't understand these LA gang members be riding around without heat on them. Brick said that DW Flame and them be riding around without heat. I just seen a video where a Crip nigga was saying he the only one on the block with heat and niggas be having to borrow heat. I'm like, bruh, if you live in that lifestyle, you gotta always keep it on you, nigga. Like Brick, every time they caught Brick and ran in his house, they raided him twice. He had guns in the house, and he's a felon. Then he had the old shit where he threw the gun out the window. Like, you gotta keep it on you if you live in that life, man. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of spit battles, that nigga B Brazy said, man, them niggas was blowing kisses. Almighty Suspect and the Bucci Bear Brandon, they get into it on No Jumper. I can't stand Brandon. I really can't stand Viral Weight. I'm tired of them niggas bragging, oh, I got 15,000, I got 15,000. We did it on our own. No, you didn't. You niggas got on because of P-Nice. He let you debate with Flacco. Y'all won the debate. Flacco took you to academics, and since then, he forced y'all on us, and you keep going on No Jumper. And then y'all been on Apollo. Y'all didn't do that on your own. I got my fans on my own. You know what I'm saying? Who's, they did it on their own. Gangland Neem did it on his own. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't stand them niggas, bro. Like, and y'all fake beefing with everybody. Y'all fake beefing with Terrell. You fake beefing with Brick. You fake beefing with Odie and Slim. It's always somebody. It was Flacco at first. Like, all them fake beefs is getting y'all views and follows, man. But yeah, man, Brandon, I didn't even know he was associated with them, so that's the main reason I can't stand him, because I do not like that nigga. Flacco say they don't even be agreeing with Brandon, but I couldn't even be in a room with that nigga. Like, how do y'all hang with a nigga that think he's Flacco, Charleston White, and Tommy Sotomayor, glazing white people all day? If you want to be white, nigga, go bleach your skin like they do in Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? But I do not like him. And Adam put that man in the trick bag. Adam knew they had beef. Why would you hire him? That's just like you hired 4 Extra and you knew he was beefing with Brick. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hell, you fired Munchie, Spiderlope, and Comparator when they canceled all them shows because what? They had beef with Wack. You don't even let Wack's ops get on there like that. You're not even letting 4 Extras ops get on there like that. But you want to play with Brick and you want to play with Sus. That shit crazy, bro. But everybody like, oh, he's abandoning Crips because he went to a video shoot in New York with the Bloods. He was with King Pill and Bompton G Uno. Nah, nigga. Hocus 4/5 from Bronx knows King Pill's manager. He said that was planned months ago. And Adam was out there with some other people. And after that, Adam went to Brooklyn with Bobby Smurder and was out there with Crips. You know what I'm saying? What up, Joe? So, end of the day, I hate when niggas push a narrative and then everybody do reactions to that. Everybody's dropping videos saying, oh, he abandoned the Crips. That's not what happened. You know what I'm saying? I do see Adam playing the dangerous game, though. He been out there 15 years, and he be too mixy and shit. You know what I'm saying? He be too mixy. That's why I'm finna go off on these Crips that's out there now. But, man, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? King Pill called out 4 Extra for the fade, you know? Let's see what happened when the nigga come home in July. I know he working with Wack to fight a MMA boxer for some money and shit. He want to fade people for money, not for no, you know, who gonna fight for free? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. So let's see what happened, man. But a Philly rapper then died. What's this nigga name? It look like LGP Quay. I don't know nothing about him. Don't really care. You know, most drill rappers getting killed. Some nigga named YNC Trey Slime. He got booked for murder after he got shot with a 6-year-old. I think it was in Detroit. So a month later, he gets booked for a murder. You know, that's in the news. T Grizzly, he's filing a lawsuit against a white boy who hacked his system. You know, he's making $200,000 off of GTA. He got his own server. The white boy got jealous and said, hey, he hacked into it and was showing people how to hack it for free and all that. So they don't got to pay the $100 and all that. He hit him with a real lawyer that's for entertainment people and did a cease and desist. You got niggas down in Baton Rouge going at it. Tech and Mac Main or Main Music, they used to be cool and shit. First they fell out because Tech is riding with Fredo Bang and Main Music wants to do music with NBA Youngboy. But then these zesty allegations came out about Main Music and Tech said he had 24 hours to respond. He said he don't got to respond to shit. Then him and Fredo Bang went into some back and forth shit about him doing a song and a feature and him saying that Fredo Bang needed him. He's like, I don't need you, nigga. So that's what's going on with Baton Rouge. That nigga Uncle Bang, who been clout chasing, he tried to say he wanted to fight 4 Extra, then he backed out of that. Then he was dissing Bootsy. Then Bootsy put up money for 4 Extra to whoop him. Well, now he jumped in on it, trying to say stuff about Main Music, but Main Music has sent him all kind of songs in the past to help his career. So that nigga be just clout chasing, right? All right. So let's go to Chicago right now. Y'all know Mona Duke from Oblock got killed along with that dude Youngin, right? Well, there's a dude named Trey 5 that snitched on a few people. You know what I'm saying? He snitched on McAdoo from 600, couple people. They let the snitch come to the funeral, which is crazy. He was banned from Oblock. So they talking about that. Trap Lord Ross did a documentary talking about the bodies that Mona Duke is alleged responsible for. People try to say that he had something to do with TTE, Ken, who got killed. That nigga that came home from a pedophile case was signed to OTF. They saying that a dude from Lamron, his name was like Trigger Black or something like that, got killed. Ken was trolling it. Ken gets killed. Well, they saying that Mona Duke helped get him out the way with some Lamron niggas. You see that Lil Reese was laughing when Ken got killed. So was Mimo 600. So, I don't know. There's a couple other bodies, whatever. He got respect in Oblock, even though Von supposedly beat him up and beat up Big Woney. You know what I mean? He was still cool with them. And he was like the next in line, man, other than E-Dog. So they took a big loss when he got killed. People was trying to say that Chucky, who's down with Bloodbath out the hundreds, they was responsible for Mona Duke from Oblock getting killed, and that it was a OTF Oblock beef, which is cap. Because the car that was used was set on fire out there by their crib or whatever. But some niggas from Front Street who been had beef with Chief Keef and Oblock, even though Chief Keef, what happened was Chief Keef family from Front Street, his cousin Big Glow got killed, which is blood money or whatever. He got killed because C Murder from Oblock got shot during the home invasion when they ran down on Keith's mansion or whatever. So they went in backdoored Big Glow, aka Blood Money, he got killed. So since then, Chief Keef don't fuck with Oblock, right? Okay. People thought it was over with because T Slick, who's No Limit and GBE, he was all in Oblock. You know what I'm saying? The niggas was like, yeah, Chief Keef can come back. But Chief Keef been beefing with Boss Top, who got a name over there in Oblock. But E-Dog was like, yeah, Chief Keef can come back. You know, but Chief Keef ain't show no love when Von died, and he kept sneak dissing. He's dissing him again. He just did a song where he said, he didn't say Boss Top name, but he was like, I hope you die out of town like your cousin. So Caleb B's stupid. You went and fucked Chief Keef, and he keep dissing on your dead brother you love so much, right? But allegedly, Big Woney got shot by Front Street, and he's from Oblock over this beef. And so now, some niggas from Front Street is acting like they took credit for Mona Duke dying, but Swipe, Trenches News said they capped. That they went and bought a Temu Oblock chain and put some red dye on it, made it look like blood, and was showing it in their private friends on Instagram, trying to take credit. But he's saying he don't believe they really did it. I don't know. Don't really care. You know, Mona Duke was Muslim. I do feel bad for him. At the end of the day, I feel bad for the baby mama because her other baby daddy, which was D-Thang, was killed. And then now he's killed the day before Mother's Day. But other than that, man, it's called karma, man. When you live by the gun, you die by the gun. You know what I'm saying? Rapper DDG from Michigan, who be living in Cali and shit. He was dating Halle Berry, who was the Little Mermaid from Disney, and her sister Chloe signed or was with Beyonce. He's being accused of domestic violence when she was just cheating with his baby on vacation with this dude, right? Brent Fires or whatever. So when he accuses her of cheating, she comes out with allegations saying he beat her. But there's old clips of him saying she putting hands on him and her having a chipped tooth years ago. So she tried to act like she just got a tooth chip and it's capped. They got receipts on the internet. Yeah, I'm going to get to Duty Low next, right? But Soulja Boy gay ass come out trying to diss, just like he tried to do. Somebody else had a domestic violence situation, and he tried to come out popping shit, and it's like, nigga, you got a lawsuit for $10 million and another one for 200-some thousand, and you lost both judgments for abusing women. You cannot talk. You popping it. You know what I'm saying? And you just said you ain't finna be on the internet popping it. And here you go, you couldn't wait to clout chase. DDG would beat the F out of him. DDG is a trained boxer. Soulja Boy is a little girl. You still duck the fade from motherfucking Blueface. And when he come home, I hope he beat your ass, right? Now, boom. That girl India, who used to date the game, dated all these basketball players. India Westbrook, she had a TV show with her family years ago. She was talking to DDG, allegedly. Well, all of them are on the college university with Kai Cenat, and they saying that she was flirting with Duke Dennis. I don't know what's going to come out from that. I ain't watched it. I just know I seen a thing come down the timeline where Kai Cenat was threatening to kick DDG off of the college university, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, back to, let me see something. Like I already spoke on King Pill, Adam 22. Tory Lanez got poked 14 times. Several rumors on the internet was capped. First they said that he was trying to flirt with the pedophile's wife, the PDF nigga, who blew off the head of his 13-year-old girlfriend when he was 26. Then in jail, he poked up 2 people and caught a life sentence or whatever. He was already doing life, but he poked up 2 other people. They tried to say that, first they said that was the reason. Then they said that Tory was politicking, trying to get him kicked off the yard. Well, the guy that spoke out, and he said that Tory was threatening him and showed a knife in his pocket. Well, of course you're going to say that to get self-defense. But there's a song where Tory's talking about, yeah, I put money on people's head to get them kicked off the yard. So it may be true. Tory trying to be a big dog out there, but you can't politic just because you got money. Out there, they only respect gangs. You're not a gang member. You're a non-affiliate. You know what I'm saying? Only people that got respect as non-affiliates was Black Sam. He was out there whooping on Bloods for Nipsey. And Draco the Ruler, he was out there whooping on Bloods for Stink Team, because Stink Team has some neighborhood Crips signed to it. Even though him and Ralphie don't bang. They was whooping and they was programming like Crips. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, if you're a non-affiliate, they don't have you catching phase like that. And you're on a PC yard. So Tory was doing too much. Everybody trying to act like, oh, it was because Megan, the truth came out. One of the bodyguards spoke out, and now he's finna finally testify that Tory didn't do it. That ain't why he got poked up. You could say the Mexican is connected to Rock Nation because OG Juan from Rockefeller is Mexican. You could say that, but who knows? But I don't believe it. It's just a weird coincidence. You know, in the industry, they do a lot of black magic and shit, and weird stuff be happening. You know what I'm saying? Just like Von's murder was just like Tupac's murder. It was like it'd be magic, man. It'd be blood sacrifice type stuff, man. Um, Back to No Jumper. Lush versus Sharp. Sharp moved back to Vegas because he was going broke, allegedly. They saying he had to return all the Rent-A-Center furniture. He ain't been wearing all that moissanite jewelry, all that fake jewelry he had. But Lush been popping it. I called into Lush's stream and told him, stop beefing and doing all that. Don't trick yourself out your position. And then he kept going at niggas and he started threatening people in the chat. A few days later, police got called to his house. Somebody doxed him. So now he's trying to calm down. And now a few days after that, suspect gets fired for wilding on No Jumper. You remember he was arguing with Jaleese, the female. Now he was arguing with Bucci Bear, Brandon. And allegedly he snuck a knife in and pulled the knife out because he didn't want to get whooped because the dude knows karate. And he spit on him. So Adam fired him, but Adam been trying to fire him. Adam got rid of Sharp. He kept suspect around, but he was barely on there. Like, we seen that coming. He was trying to find a reason, just like he was going at Lush trying to find a reason. But he better not fire Lush. Lush the only one that knows hip-hop. He's the only one that be keeping conversation going. He knows what the hell be going on. He ain't a druggie like them niggas when he's on camera. Back to Detroit. Skilla Baby got shot up. He was beefing with a rapper. They both was talking about putting money on each other's head. They got to him first. Riding down the street, they blicked up the car. He got grazed in the arm. He got hit in the arm and grazed in the head. I don't feel sorry for niggas. I don't feel sorry for drill rappers, bro. You know what I mean? You want to lay in that bed, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? California got the lowest murder rate because they pushing peace, but on Memorial Weekend, they have 4 bodies just in the area of the Hoovers and the neighborhood Crips. It's turning up right now out there. You know what I mean? Dirk in Chicago got denied bond again for like the 4th time. He needed to just give it up. His girl got caught out here with a dude. She responded saying that niggas gossip like women nowadays, but she ain't even wait a couple months to go get her get back. She out here cheating already. And I knew it was coming. Hell, when OGKK went to jail, it wasn't even 2 years for his girl when it got pregnant by another nigga. When my nigga Smurf went to jail, he had 2 twin babies. He wasn't even gone maybe a year, and his baby mama moved on and got pregnant by another nigga. So it's gonna happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you're in there, you gone, out of mind, out of sight. Your niggas ain't gonna do nothing. They gonna forget you. All you have is your girl and your family. And if your girl leave you high and dry, niggas can't handle it. You know what I mean? But it's gonna happen. It's bound to happen, man. You know, it's sad. Let me see. Oh, they trying to say that Munna Duke, who just died from Oblock, was the one that shot Mimo in the hand and his watch fell off and the watch got took and them niggas from No Limit was trolling, dissing Mimo. Well, they saying that it was Oblock, Munna Duke that did that. So that's why he been hating Munna Duke and going back and forth with him. You know what I'm saying? Nigga bust at his ass. And his ex-girlfriend, what's her name? Glizzy Glow. She left him because of all the drama and internet antics. Plus, he had 2 babies on the way. Like, the nigga, he said he got like 10 babies. I don't understand how he's surviving because he ain't selling music. And he said Glizzy Glow had to help him get his business in order and get businesses and shit. He probably got some cars, renting out the cars. But I don't see how he's surviving. Like, I don't see how these rappers make all these babies. You know what I mean? Like, that shit crazy. NBA YoungBoy going on tour. Women losing their motherfucking mind. People trying to get $3,000 and $5,000 to pay for tickets, which is crazy. But I'm glad to see it, man. But he ain't with the wife no more. And he going back to Yaya, which Yaya was wearing his shirt and he was all acting lovey-dovey for her before he went in. You know, Yaya is Mayweather's daughter who poked the girl and was facing time for poking the girl over him. And I'm like, damn, you gonna leave your wife who was allowing you to have threesomes and have chicks? You gave her $1 million. You act like you so in love. You know what I mean? She was leaving for the week, letting you have all kind of hoes over. Like, I don't see it ending good with him and Yaya, bro. You had a ring for her before. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. You know, but hopefully he could stay off the Zans and the lean and just smoking some weed and be all right. I've seen something, but I ain't watch it. If y'all know who Queen Tay is, she used to be around rapper Ludfo. She from the west side of Chicago. She the only person I seen your girl Mellow Bucks back down from. And Mellow Bucks be fighting everybody. Well, supposedly she's on a run, running from some nigga that is abusing her or whatever. But everybody knows she be putting, Queen Tay be putting hands on people and fighting and shooting and she about that life. So I'm shocked. I'm like, who did that? You know what I'm saying? But I gotta watch the video myself. Ty Munner, who's in jail, the little boy from Oblock, he shot EBK Juvie's brother, not in the no limit area off 79th and 78th and Essex, but the brother was on 67th in Inglewood in the rival GD area. So now it makes sense to me knowing where that person was at when he got shot. They saying they sent him to an adult jail now. So it look like he ain't getting out. He was in probably the county or something. I don't know. Let's see. OTF DD, who's in jail with Dirk. Dirk's right-hand man and cousin. His brother, TTE Ted, was seen on video snitching and crying, saying he'll tell about a murder when he got booked for a gun. Well, he responded and reacted and said it's all cap and that he told the police he don't know nothing about a murder, but he's lying. You know what I'm saying? That's the second person from OTF that has been seen crying, talking about they gonna tell about some shit, which is wild as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what's going on with that. Let me see. No Limit Cairo. We thought he was getting 10 years when he got caught with a switch trying to go avenge his No Limit homeboy who got killed by the Venezuelans. Well, they saying he took a plea deal. He gonna only get 4 years. So he'll probably be home around the time Lil Reese come home. Rod Wave is supposed to be in jail. I don't know if it's true. Something about shooting up the girlfriend car. I don't think it's about the girlfriend car. I remember there was a shooting that happened outside a party or a club, and he didn't do nothing. He was standing there while the friends were shooting at a car. And I think maybe that's what they're talking about. I don't know. I do remember that the girl kept showing up in the blogs, and they were saying she was using him and shit like that. Kind of like the big rapper, the overweight rapper Dave Blunt's girl was using him and shit. And now his ass is on motherfucking the Kanye album ghostwriting. So everybody thought his career wouldn't last when Snoop dissed him and all of that. You know, he's like 500 pounds. He's in the hospital again. You know what I'm saying? But I never really listened to his music. You know, I hope he gets that health under control. And there's a dude named Lil Mexico who was signed to OTF. He was from like down south. I don't know if y'all remember, but he had a shooting that was caught on the Ring camera. He ain't hit nobody, but he had the chopper and was shooting at people or whatever. He just got killed, they say. You know what I'm saying? So it's just looking bad for OTF, man. It's looking real crazy right now. You know, but I haven't watched the Trap Lord Ross documentary. He be capping a lot. He just goes off a lot of rumors that's in the Reddit and on motherfucking YouTube. He put me in his shit and, you know, shout him out for doing that because I'm a real one, but he has some information wrong and he should have took the time to watch my videos. And I didn't like how he made our shit a lot about the Migos and their beef with Chief Keef. Like, no, them niggas had nothing to do with us like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, oh, Champ said he's not a real GD, but what about this? When there was an indictment in Gwinnett County, they say that these two guys got picked up with it. Nigga, there's a difference. You got plug in and plug out. You could be a renegade or you could be somebody that's not on count. I said in my second video, I said, you've been around the real GDs, you know better. I also said, them BDs would have crushed you if KK didn't do that video. So how you gonna act like I don't know what my right-hand man KK did? Before he do anything, he tells me, or I tell him. Nigga, we were like Shaq and Kobe. What the fuck? Like, that's very offensive to me. Before the Rick Ross shit popped off, he was at my house 2 days before telling me. Like, what is you talking about? Only thing I missed out on was when he pulled up on Wale at the radio station 94.5 because I was at work. You know what I'm saying? And I asked him, could he do his video shoot at a different time because I was at work. I made it to the nighttime portion of the video at Chit Chat, which I don't see how I'm not in that footage, but I missed the daytime portion of his video, but I don't never miss shit. I don't never club like that unless he's performing and I'm doing security. Like, but I seen somebody in the comments say, oh, how does he know more than what the GDs know? Like, what is you talking about? He didn't watch my shit thoroughly. That pissed me off. And they were not part of our shit. And when Takeoff died, he was throwing up neighborhood crip. So I don't care about them niggas false flagging and acting like GDs before the nigga tried to come and be down with us. You know what I'm talking about? From the day when we met them, nigga won't come in no meetings and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, a lot of that shit be cap he be doing in his videos, going off rumors. Like a lot of the murders he was pinning on King Von. They didn't do Boss Trail. They convicted the people that did that. They didn't do Can't Get Right. You know what I'm saying? You just going. They didn't do Little Mister. Like, you just going off of fucking what you think. Motherfucker, you from England. You don't know shit that's going on over here. That's the only problem I have. You know what I'm saying? He's good at being an investigative journalist, you know, doing police work. But like I said in the comments, stop doing that shit when niggas got pending cases, bro. You did all them shits while NBA Youngboy had open cases. While Dirk got open cases. That's the problem, bro. That's police shit. You know what I'm saying? You did that shit on Brick when it's open cases. Now look, you know what I'm saying? That's why motherfuckers calling y'all the police and nobody want to go on no jumper. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's what I got for y'all, man. I just want to jump back in this algorithm because I'm finna release a video that I've been working on about these zesty ass Crips from the West Coast that's acting like it's some kind of rainbow alliance that they gotta stick up for a nigga. And I wanna make sure they get, you know what I'm saying, sing. So I'm just jumping back in the algorithm. What y'all want me to discuss? I also got a video I'm gonna discuss about some information about the Bible and shit. Cause I gotta get back to me and doing what I do and building on my stuff. That's what I'm here for. But they struck me like 3 times when I was dropping knowledge, so my strikes just came off, and I don't want to get no more. So I've been trying to talk about regular shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they the feds, man. Like, sick of that shit. But I'm finna get back on my dropping knowledge. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get at these Crips. I've been started working on the video a long time ago. I just been taking my time because I don't care about this shit. And I've been painting and cutting down trees and doing shit. We trying to sell the crib, so I've been doing shit. But yeah, they took down 4 of my fucking Instagrams, dog. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I finally thought I was free, they took down another one. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm on Facebook right now, and I don't even fuck with Facebook. That's really the police, you know what I'm saying? But I don't talk about nothing on there, you know what I'm saying? I ain't been on there since 2013 when they said they was gonna work with the feds, you know what I'm saying? I got a video of them admitting that shit. But yeah, man, I miss IG. But in reality, it's peace of mind because I mean, I really could watch Remo. Only thing I go on there for is to get shit to bring to y'all. And Remo started a YouTube, so I could just go on Remo's YouTube. You know what I mean? All the news come from Remo and Flacco or Seti Nash, so I could get it off YouTube. And you know what I'm saying? And Truth Teller TV, I don't gotta really go on there like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care to be looking at bitches shaking ass all day. So it's like, I'm good without it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but it's like, shit, I don't be on Twitter. I got 7,000 followers on Twitter. I don't be on that. I don't give a fuck about social media, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about this shit either. You know what I mean? I'm watching everybody go live every day and their followers is going up, but I'm not in it for the numbers. I'm in it to teach. You know what I'm saying? I went viral teaching, talking about some real shit. You know what I mean? Not trying to fake beef with niggas and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas do. I'm not doing skits and none of that. You know what I'm saying? But before I get off here, man, just give me a topic real quick or whatever y'all want, because we've been in here, what, 40 minutes? You know what I'm saying? I know motherfuckers got to go to work. You know what I'm saying? I get this shit about 2 more minutes. And I'm going to get off of here. Y'all ain't talking about nothing, man. Man, but yeah, them niggas acting like they robbed Duty Low. That's corny. You shot him in the leg. You don't get no points for that, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wow. Flacco just said the nigga who had the threesome with Nipsey and his baby mama finally speaks out. After all these years of whack trying to say Nipsey was gay for kissing his baby mama in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Man, dog. I've been on Facebook one day and literally 4 chicks done tried to cut. I don't know if y'all can read this shit, bro. This chick trying to send me her addy. I just spoke to her. She like, I ain't had sex in years since my divorce. Could you? I'm gonna let y'all read. Nah, her name is Sean. Dog, this shit crazy, dog. They crazy on there, bro. When did fucking Facebook turn like this? It's a pretty white girl. All I did was send a friend request. She only had 1 picture. Next thing you know, she jumped in my DM, sent a naked picture. Next thing I know, she sent like 4 or 5 videos or so. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm thinking she is a troll account. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Now here go another female. Then it was like 3 black chicks trying to link. You know, I think everybody back though. My brother Cooper, man, I miss you, bro. Where the fuck you been? You always come at the end of the line. But yeah, dog, like 4 chicks trying to motherfucking do something. I'm like, bro, you hoes backdoor like hell. I don't trust shit. You ain't got no pictures. I ain't FaceTimed you. I believe everybody trying to backdoor a nigga. But they can't be because their account was already up there. It wasn't like they created it and then they, like, some hoes sent me friend requests, but they ain't the ones that jumped directly in my DM trying to smash. I'm like, damn. These bitches ain't got no class. Like, that shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I appreciate the love, but damn. I don't trust shit. You know what I mean? I don't be. You always be scrolling. You ain't getting no updates. You supposed to get updates, yeah. Oh, you got a notification? Hell yeah. We still gotta jump on the stream. I've been chilling on this shit though for a minute. It's been too much going on. But they didn't snatch my Instagram again. That's why I had sent you a request from that other page. They snatched that one. So I done lost 4 Instagram pages in the past 2 weeks. Really 3 in this week alone. And 1 last month. Like, so I'm like, fuck it, bro. I'm not finna keep. It is what it is. They been trying to cancel a nigga, bro. And all I do is drop knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Yep. You can't even look me up. They say in the letter, it be like, people will not be able to find you in the search. I'm like, God damn, people gonna think I blocked them or something. But I'm on Facebook. I ain't fuck with Facebook forever. I got about 1,000 subscribers out there, but I'll just build Facebook up. All the GDs follow me out there. I got like 200 requests now. I've been finally accepting people. Damn. This shit wild, bro. It's the same, Champ Young. This shit crazy, dog. They really be trying to, the Andrew Tate nigga. I wish I never was me. But I can't, I'm the type of nigga, I can't come on here and not give y'all growth and development, bro. That's not me, bro. I'm the type of nigga, bro. I have to drop science, bro. I can't, you know what I mean? Rule all ourselves, savor hell out of mine is my name, nigga. I have to give y'all them mathematics, bro. I can't. Alright, hell yeah, I'm gonna go on there. You just sent a request? Man, this chick thirsty, bro. I think she trying to set a nigga up. Bitch, I don't even know you. She like, can you come tomorrow morning? If I give you my address, I'm not playing no games. I'm like, damn. This shit crazy, bitch. I done went years without no pussy. I didn't want none. I don't, bitch, my baby mama made me so depressed. I don't even want to fuck with black chicks. I got a million, I'm gonna show y'all my inbox. I got 1 million Latinas on this Latino app. I ain't responded to none of them. That's how bad I was like, oh man, I'm trying to leave the country. I don't want to even fuck with an American. I don't even care if they Latina. I don't want to fuck with an American. I only want Africans, Jamaicans, Haitians, bitches from New Orleans and New York with an accent. I do not want a regular black chick if I do mess with one. I mean, we could fuck, but a relationship? Hell no. I done spent 20 years in relationships, bro. Half my life. I'm trying to be free. Let me see. I ain't even been on here forever. Let me see if you sent a request. Quran? Is that your shit? Yeah. Got you. Boom. I got so many requests, bro. I don't even motherfucking be, you know what I'm saying? I don't even be on this shit, bro. Like I've been adding people nonstop for the past fucking, I'm just gonna add everybody, bro. I think everybody the feds though. I ain't talking about shit on here. You know what I'm saying? There's so many GDs that follow me, bro. Them niggas just come out the woodworks, bro. I've had so many people just sitting here starving to be added, bro. I just let them sit there for a whole year, cause I don't be on here. But fuck it, I'm adding everybody, bro. I'm adding everybody right now. I think everybody put. I don't care if you GD. Niggas be on here talking crazy. I don't be talking about none of that shit on here. Cause they the feds. Facebook the feds. But yeah, dog, they try to tell me to send a picture of my ID and all this shit. So I'm like, y'all took my page down for telling people that already followed me, telling them to follow back because I lost my page. So I'm thinking, okay, they wanted my ID because they thought I'm a robot spamming. And then once I send the ID, they like, oh, well, now we got to verify if you violated. Then they come back, well, you violated. You can't set up a new page if you've been canceled already. These aren't new pages. One page I had since 2018, the other one I had for months. So what is you talking about? Then I said, okay, let me try to set it up with a different phone number on a different phone. And I fucked around. I knew when I did it, it was going to be a problem. I tried to log in from a different device. Them motherfuckers took that page. Now that's going through verification. I'm like, God damn. Can't win for shit. He said, can't sleep. Nigga, I don't never sleep. I probably had 2 hours sleep, maybe 3 at the most. I had to force myself to sleep. I went to sleep at 2 o'clock and got up at 6 because I said I was going to go outside and cut down some more trees when the sun went down. But I didn't sleep from last night. I didn't go to sleep till after lunchtime today. Well, now it's a new day, but I don't sleep, period. But now I got my motherfucking scripts and shit. So I ain't gotta, man, I had so many boxes of sleeping pills from the store, but now I got the real shits from, you know what I'm saying, the motherfucking people that I used to be on or whatever. But I took that and still couldn't sleep. You know what I'm saying? I don't like taking pills on it. If it ain't a perk, I don't want to take it. You know what I'm saying? Now there's Xanax that'll put you to sleep, but I gotta go to the pain clinic on the 6th to get my pain pills. And I'm gonna try to see if I could get some Xans. Like, they wanted to prescribe me Xans a long time ago. I just didn't want to take them because my cousin died from them shits. But that shit have helped me go to sleep. Cause that amitriptyline ain't doing it. So I'm like, damn, bro, I just can't sleep, bro. My pops can't either. Yeah, I have a bunch of them over-the-counter sleeping pills because my pop be giving them to me. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But yeah, I took a 20 milligram oxy. I took a 5 milligram oxycodone, which is a perk, and I've been doing work around the house, and I'm up. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna get off here. I'm gonna try to sleep. I don't know. I'll probably message these women back because my shit blowing up. But and I'm on Facebook again. She done sent the address. She tripping. I don't trust nothing. Even if you is a white person, I don't give a fuck. You talking about you from out of state, staying at your people out. You don't know me. You know what I'm saying? Like, who does that? Like, literally, all I did was say, hey, thanks for the friend request, and you like, like, damn, bro, these women thirsty out here, bro. That's like the fourth, fifth one today. Like, I put that on my 3 kids. What's wrong with them? You're on the Skittles that creep up on you. Man, I ain't took a motherfucking... See, anything I do too much, bro. Like, I ain't took a bean in so long. I didn't fuck with that Molly shit. When it first came out, I took one. And I ain't care for it. And I'm glad I never was into that shit, because they said that shit was meth with them people taking. But it had a clear capsule, and I'll never forget. I took it. It didn't really do much, and we went to the club and shit. But when the real fucking triple stack, all that shit was in, bro, I'll take 3, 4 a day, 5 a day. I used to work with a nigga that sold them, so I would get 2 a day off rip. Then it got to I was only on them for 6 months, because I was like, that shit started fucking with my neck. And the only reason I tried it, because this chick I was staying with did it before, and I was like, oh, I'll try it with you. And I like that shit. And I was taking 2, 3, 4, one time I took like 4, 5. But see, the thing with X pills I didn't like, I get a bubble or knot in my stomach. Like, if you don't shit when you first take it, I don't feel it. So I keep taking halves, and then I get a knot. My stomach be hurt. I ain't like that shit. So, like, the ones that worked was when I took the whole ones. I took a shit, showered, went to the club. Then you know what I'm saying? When they had the little brown specks in them, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, them triple stack. I remember, but when I went to Florida, I had a naked lady and a red devil. Them was the strongest ones I ever had, was in Florida. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, boy. But now it's not even MDMA no more. Now it's something called PMK or some weird shit like that, which is easier to sneak and smuggle in the United States, they said. I seen a whole documentary on it. So what they getting now is not real X pills. And then now what they're getting is meth in it. Like, I just watched the thing where they broke down all the pills they found on Diddy, and a lot of it was either X pills, ketamine, or Xanax, because the bitch Cassie liked the Xanax, and he was taking perks every day, and they was catching meth in a lot of the Molly and the X pills. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot. But you know that pink Tootsie is nothing but coke and ketamine mixed. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it might have Molly in it, whatever. But I'm like, bro, y'all niggas don't be knowing what y'all taking, bro. That's why I make sure, man. I ain't got time for that shit. I stay with my shit that I got shot, and it helps me go to work and whatever. But if I was in a state where weed is legal, I wouldn't even taking perks like that when I used to smoke weed. I used to smoke so much, bro. I'm talking about when it was expensive. It was like 120 for a 7. I'm doing that every 3 days and going to the studio, spending 120 for 4 hours at the studio. I used to do that a week. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about I'm spending a car note plus then some on weed. So it was like, at the time, before they went up on the price on perks, the perks was cheaper to do. Hell, I could have got coke cheaper than fucking weed at one point. Like, weed was expensive. This was when Purple Haze, all that shit was in. When they had fucking sour D's, all that. I was spending 120 for a 7. Then that shit went down or whatever. And it's no money in weed, bro. I remember, like, if you ain't getting a P for like 1,500, these niggas paying 2,400 for a P. You got me fucked up. And then they came out with that Za shit, and niggas is paying 400 for a zip. So you gotta spend, the niggas gotta sell $50 3.5s just to see a little profit, and you ain't even seeing much. I'm like, man, there's no money in weed, bro. That's why I don't fuck around. Like, that shit is not it. You know what I'm saying? But if you doing some shit, you better be doing with weight, nigga. When we was in the gang, we was dealing with weight, bro. I ain't never been a little nigga like nigga stole 10 pounds at my spot when I was 22, like 20-something years ago. Nigga, I knew my whole life. You know what I'm saying? And I was gonna give him half. Try to tell the nigga stop robbing people and trying to teach him how to hustle. Nigga was just jealous. Niggas want to be the man. I tell the nigga go watch Paid in Full. This nigga get the bright idea to try to rob my plug. I ain't want to rob my plug. What'd he do? Steal from me. So you try to be Rico and you try to be Alpo? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, there ain't no money in weed, bro. When my daughter turned 1, I was like, man, I'm done with this shit. And her ass 22 now. You know what I'm saying? I might have dibbled and dabbled a few times to help people out. And I ain't even move it. Other niggas move it, you know what I'm saying? But there ain't no money in that shit, bro. Nigga use that shit for gas money or perk money. That ain't no money. But yeah, dog. I don't see how niggas is doing it, bro. Like that nigga Dougie B is in jail for 10 years for doing little small robberies just to stay high. You spending $200-300 a day to get some green lean, a couple of 3-5s, and some pills. Like niggas, that nigga Skrilla say he spent $500 a day on his habit, which is lean, pills. I don't think he smoked weed like that. And I'm like, ain't no way in hell, bro. I don't care how much money a nigga get. I'm not spending $500 a day. Now, at one point when I had bread, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it was my bread. It was like some profit type shit. Nigga was spending $300 a day. And then I sat back and did the math. That was like $2,000 a week, bro. After 3 months, that was 30 bands, bro. I was like, hell no, nigga. Sobered up real quick. Got me fucked up. That shit. But nigga wasn't doing it just to party and shit. Nigga was doing it not to get sick. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga be getting sick. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so glad I weaned myself off that. I might take 2-3 at the most, if that. You know what I'm saying? Because, boy, I don't even go through withdrawals now. You know what I'm saying? But when you on them 30s, boy, it's a different type of withdrawal. You ain't getting the diarrhea. You throwing up. So I wasn't used to throwing up. So I was trying not to get sick. That's why I'm spending money to go to sleep and not be sick. So that was your daily mission. Make some money, some side money, so you ain't got to motherfucking get sick. Like, man, who want to live like that, bro? So I feel for niggas. Like Jules Santana said, he was scared to go to jail. That nigga was like, he didn't want to go through the withdrawals. And I felt bad for Brick, baby. I'm like, bro, ain't no way in hell. And they say niggas on Xans is worse because they can have a seizure and shit. That's why I was always scared of Xans. Because I'm like, hell no, bro. I don't want no fucking shit that make you withdraw and have seizures. That shit crazy. That nigga Quentin Miller, who used to ghost ride for Drake, had a seizure, blacked out in the car, woke up missing a leg, wrecked the car. Go look up his interviews, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't nothing. I don't fuck with that Xan shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, these chicks thirsty on Facebook. I think that should be bots and Africans, motherfucker, trying to sell some content. They just ain't asked me to buy none yet. I'm like, these bitches sending videos and shit like that. I was shocked. I was just waiting for her to say, hey, do you want to buy some content? She didn't say that shit. I'm like, oh shit. We got us one. Fresh fish on the line. But nah, bro. I feel bad for niggas. So I really want to be like a youth advocate, bro, because I done been through all of that shit, bro. I done died multiple times. I done been shot up. I done had fake perk. Then damn near killed me. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga was giving me real ones and fake ones, mixing that shit. And I done been through so much, bro. So much, bro. I done had, nigga, I done survived shootouts, bro. Without getting shot. I done been through some shit, bro. So when I see these kids, man, they just ain't got no dads in their lives, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we had an hour mark. Appreciate y'all showing love. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I already discussed Trump and Larry Hoover and all that. When I end it, just go back, or really you guys can rewind it from a computer. Nah, he's not coming home, man. He's going to the States. They got to release him from the feds, and now you got to go to the States. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, go back and rewind to the beginning of my shit. Love, everybody.